Okay. And to the one other person besides me that watches my videos, we are back. And things are getting a little tight here around the battlefield. We're ready for the all-important chit draw. And like I said, right now I can go either way. I like my little strategy here. I was looking this over earlier, and I should have went ahead since I had somebody down here. I should have moved him to maybe this hex, would have extended it out a little bit further. I could have got more of a range where I would have had to gone around this way. But it is what it is. Also, when I watched it earlier, I was doing an attack on a certain RPG unit, and I moved the other. I don't know. But anyway, I get messed up. Ain't got nobody here to correct me. So we're going to go for a chit draw here. Oh, there's a bunch of chits in there, so it's going to get interesting. I smell me an Al-Mansur chit coming up, but we'll see. Oh, it's the Rebels. Alright, the Rebels can't put in a logistics marker in their command marker. They've already used it, so. One Rebel chit. Alright. And the Rebels could use that. That is for sure. Another thing about the like I said, the 2 tank movements, they're going to be sitting there for a while. They done had 2 movements in a row, and I don't know if they put a command shit in there. I don't think they did. We're holding that for the Al-Mansur unit, so it's going to, you can kind of see what's going to happen. You can kind of see that the Al-Zarahawi units are going to be stalled for a while. And it's going to be mostly a slugfest for the Rebels and the Al-Mansur, but Al-Mansur looks like they're going to have the last line change, as they say in hockey. So let's go here, get my Rebel units ready to go. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Rebels have been removed. What I'm seeing here is I can move my trucks. I can go ahead and do what I want to do, I think, with these Rebels and extend this little blockade out this way. Or maybe I should go out and block them on the highway. But that'll be one of the advantageous, what do you call it? Advantageous, what is it? Tweaks of fate, or whatever, for the chit draw. Hold on a second. But anyway, we'll go ahead and see what's going on here. You can also notice I got my mortar teams, one RPG team ready to go, but he's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's got me blocked in, but they might be able to go over the wire this way and go on over for assault. I got my tank ready, mortars ready. We need to get something going on here. I think this will be a push for the compound. And if we can get that, that'd be a big break before these tanks get activated again. So, like I said, in this game here by Flying Pig Games, it's all about the chit draw. Now, I did watch Alexander on Player's Aid, and he just introduced another Flying Pig game. I was watching with my girlfriend. As soon as he said Flying Pigs, I perked up and had to turn it up. And of course, she enjoys watching my gaming videos. Not, but he was doing I think it's a curse game, and it looked really good. I'm kind of getting into these Flying Pig games. I like their style, big counters. I like this, the way they do their rule books and everything too. So might have to look into that one. I think that just came out too. They just do an unboxing, and I like to see him and Grant playing a game. I mean, I know it'd be long, but I'd watch it. If you could do it like I do, just in little segments, and he can even edit it out. But yeah, I love those playthroughs. So anyway, we'll go ahead and look at my situation here, and we will be right back. All right, these are 2 options we got here. I have certain resources in place to make a half-hearted attack on the improved positions. Shoot. I'm thinking that the best outcome I'm going to have is to get these guys pinned. What I really need is to get everybody in position for a close assault. But meanwhile, I got these tanks. And like I said earlier, these tanks have done used up their 2 chits. So I don't think they're going anywhere for a while. They done used up their activations. They're gonna be sitting for a couple chit pulls, at least 2 or 3. Also, got to look at these Al-Mansurs. They'll be going from yellow to green, so that is good. If they get their chit pulled, at least they're not even messing with me. They're just still recovering steps. It gives me some time. So therefore, instead of going ahead with an attack on the bunker now. I think I got me enough time where I'm going to start to get units in positions for close assault. So let me move my units around. Maybe we'll have a little bit of fire or something. And like I said, he still has a, I guess it's a heavy machine gun. Yeah, that's all. Got its powder dry and ready to fire. So we'll get these guys a little bit more, so you can see what's going on there. Anyway, let me see how I'm going to do this. But I think I will hold off on the main attack, and I'm just going to move units around, get them ready for the assault. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to start off with the technical. The only one that can outfire is the heavy machine gun. So I'm going to go ahead and do me one of these to start off with. You'll be placing your activation counter, and he has moved one. So he has an opportunity to fire at him or whoever else moves. I think I would decline that if I was the other player. Save my powder for RPG or Rebel or the T-55. So what he's going to do, he's going to move. He has the option of outfire. He's going to decline, so he's going to fire. And he's going to fire using... Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there you go. Incoming calls. I need to disable calls when I'm doing this, but anyway. There's a 2-dicer right here. And his defense is a +1. And he has a 1, so that's 0 dice. So we're down to 0 dice here. But we'll go down the line. Target's defense is a dice quality hit. But there's no dice. Range 1/2 or less. That doesn't qualify. Line of sight he does have. Let me get you over here. Show you what's going on. We're talking about this unit, firing on this unit. Defensive terrain modifier. We already did that one. Let me see. That's a dice quality modifier, and that defensive terrain modifier. We don't have any dice yet. Combined flanking fire. Now he is going to have a combined fire with the tank. So let's go ahead. I guess we mark the tank with the action. Now somebody might say, well, why didn't you fire with the tank? But I couldn't have got more dice rolls with this guy here. So that'll be a 1 die add-on. Intensive fire, can't move. He's not doing that combined. And it is a flanking fire too, because he's firing from another spot. So I think a flank fire, let me look on the rules real quick here. Stacking. Action, fire combat. Combined fire flanking. If combined fire enters the target from 2 different hex sides, you are laying some of that fire into a less protected arc for the defender and is worth a 1 extra die number. Alright, so flanking fire. Now here's what we're talking about here. He's firing on in here. Coming in on, I'd say this hex side right here. One of these. It's not really a hex side, but you could choose. And then he's firing from another hex side, so it's a flanking fire. My tank's firing. And this guy's firing, so that's another die. So now I'm back up to 2 from 0. And that was my goal. Tech difference, he's green. And he is probably black. Yeah, so we'll go down to green on this one. That'll hurt. And then we retreat counterfire. Oh, counter. Yeah, why not counterfire on that? Why not counterfire on him? We ain't got much to lose. And it don't take much to destroy him. So I might have to stop this because I'm blinking. And we'll be back to resolve the combat for the bunker. Now what I'm trying to do is just suppress him so I can move some people. This is mostly a suppressing mission, so we'll be right back. Back with a fresh tape, fresh cassette. And like I said, Rebel, we zoom on in here, firing his technical into that little bunch of buildings and everything there. His fire is pretty much ineffective, but T-55 is lending a hand, and his fire is what's giving me my gyro modifiers. Would have been an ineffective fire, but the infantry in improved position is going to go ahead and counterfire. Now, I also got these mortar teams here, but I don't want to use them. I want them to move. They're going to move. So I don't want them firing right now. Their mortar number is pretty much ineffective right now, and I want to use their infantry numbers. I want to get these guys ready for the assault, so, and everybody else ready for the assault. So there'll be some movements after I fire, but I have to get this guy suppressed so he don't fire on my men when they move. So that's what this mission's all about. Now, I had a chance to move with this, or fire this technical, but he declined. So let's see what we do. All right, that'll work because we got 2, and it probably takes 2 to 1. But he's also got 2 shields, so let's resolve that fire first. Okay, well, he's shooting with the 2. That's orange. So I'll take that as meaning a 1-on-1, barring any modifiers. So it's not his fault that he got 0 dice. So we'll go ahead and give him 2 hits, which will be more than enough. Oh, make sure that's right there. Yeah, he's got a red number. Anti-infantry, big old gun, so that is a total success. All right, so they're there. We'll go ahead and move the one that's, get these guys out of the way. The pinned Al-Mansour unit first, and they had the heavy machine gun as a support weapon. And then the DSK will be the next unit coming out of activations, but that really helped. That helped a lot. So now I can move my units and he can't fire. He's been suppressed. Everybody there has got markers on him. That was the meaning of that strategy. Okay, now let me see how I want to move. We'll be right back. All right, I'm going to use a rarely used tactic by me. I usually don't do it. Just always seemed weird to be able to fire and then be able to move, but I usually move and fire, but I'm going to use it for this RPG. He's going to fire and then move, but he's only going to move 1 hex. So that'll be fine. I'll take a 1 die quality modifier, degradation. Oh, excuse me. Again, firing over the Al-Mansours right here. Now, this Al-Mansours are going to be ready to go. That's something I just kept an eye on. But I got better targets here. I need to waste this guy. So he's going to be firing his RPG. He's got a range of 2, 1, 2, and we'll be firing that armored piercing RPG number with the good old yellow. Gets that yellow shield. And we're firing with 4 dice. All right, first one's a target defense, and it's a -1. Range 1/2 or less is a 2 dice quality modifier, but we're at our maximum range. We're not extended range, so we don't suffer a 2 dice quality extended range penalty. We have a good line of sight. Their terrain is open. Our terrain is open. We're just shooting over some barbed wire. Intensive fire, can't move. Now that'll knock me down some, but I don't want to even do that, so we're fine. Combined fire, flanking fire. No, because I want my mortars to move. I'll get you back over here again. I got these guys able to fire it, add some dice to it, but I want these guys to move, so we won't be doing that. But then again, you think to yourself, well, can you? Well, it's a support, so I'm not worried about it. Intensive fire, combined flanking, tech difference. He's a black. He's a green. Not good for the rebel player. All right, move, fire, fire, move. Now he is going to move 1 and fire 1, so that'll degrade it 1 more. Enemy retreat, counterfire. Ooh. Yeah, why not counterfire? Get him all pinned up. Yeah, I think we'll do that. He needs at least. I got a 1. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So he's going to counterfire at the rebels. I didn't know that rebel unit. Did he take a hit? Yeah, he's hurt. So they took casualties already. Not good. Not good at all, but that's the final result we come up with. BMP will counterfire. Does that say he's able to counterfire? Yeah, he can counterfire. See how it's got that green check next to him? Okay. All right. Ooh. 1 hit by me, so that'll make him a blue. that helps. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. But let's see what his counterfire is. Okay. Oh, counterfire is 2 shields. 2 shields. His primary numbers are in red. My primary shield's in red, so that'll be 2. We minus my defense, which is 1, so there goes 1 shield. And minus another for certain step losses. Now he had 2 step losses, so that would mean he needed 3 shields at least to inflict a hit, and he didn't do that. So good news for my RPG. Now he's also going to move. My RPG is, so let's go ahead and move him. He didn't suffer any casualties from that BMP counterfire. So, and that's another thing. That counterfire, you need to almost calculate that. I never really do. I just generally do. But if I would have calculated, I would have seen that I really needed a good roll to inflict casualties on this RPG unit. So I should have kept those dice quality all green instead of giving them as black. But that is the situation. Oops. We have here right now. Oh, shoot. It's really been windy outside there. I can hear that wind inside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Alright, I got a couple of these infantry units I want to move. One will be able to cross the wire because he's starting, and the other one won't. But I think that'll be it. We got I don't know if we got any more units up. We got that sniper, but he's going to sit there and fire on any of these outbound sewers and get froggy. So we'll see what's up. Or that's right, he needs to take out this guy here. Maybe we'll fire us off a little shot. I keep on forgetting about that. But we'll be moving real quick. Be right back. Alright, I think I'm going to stop him right there. I thought about leaving him in this hex and not getting him so exposed, but I think we'll be A-okay. He's just a hop, skip, and a jump into close assault and that. So we'll keep him there. We'll move my next one. He can only move up to here. Get everybody against that wire, ready for another move if they get activated again. I don't know if the rebels got any more chits. I think they do. That'd be nice if I could get another rebel chit draw. But that's it. Everybody's moved for the rebels. Now we will take another sniper shot at that Eagle rocket. I'm going to go look at the sniper rules and find out how that works. But yeah, we'll take a shot at him. Nobody else can move. Everybody else has got markers on them. So it'd be time for our sniper. Be right back. Alright, we need to check out his range. You got the old green marker too around his range, so you'll want to look that up. But let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. We'll take that. I'll be right back. Check out the rules on that range marker. Alright. So that green circle around 3 means he can only do 1 step damage, which is fine. I just want to stop him. So we'll start off with 2 dice, and there's some special rules on this too that we shall check out. Our first thing he's going to do is fire. If I was playing with another opponent, he would pick one of these hexes. Let's do this with the old 6-sided dice. So I am firing. Let's go ahead and give him a 1 through 3. He gets it right, and 4, 5, 6. He's still hidden. All right, he's still hidden. So he picked this mark right here. So I would have flipped it up and said hidden. So I think he pretty well knows because that's the only marker that's left on the board. That's his bot, but he's still hidden. All right, we'll go with these number 2 dice. -1 for you can't see down there at his defense. So that goes down to this. Target defense. Excuse me. Target defense, range half or less, extended line of sight, defensive terrain. He's on a runway. All right, we're back, and I don't know how it ended. I keep on playing the game, and I noticed I wasn't recording. Went ahead and took a sniper shot at the old Eagle rocket and suppressed him. So that was what I wanted to do on that. I was just looking over here at all my options because I'm getting ready for a chit draw. And like I was saying, there really isn't no threat around here. Everybody's pretty well been suppressed, especially my main threats down here, the BMP and the ZSU. The tanks are what I got to worry about coming in from this side of the board. So they are only threat. I think the rebel players are going to take advantage. Hopefully my plan works and make an assault on that bunker. That'd be nice. But you can see all the markers on everybody here. Everybody's busy. There's a lot of action going on. We're ready for the big chit draw. So let's go see what goes on here. Get down to it. Let's chit draw. I want to feel me a rebel chit. Rebel chit. So let's see what goes on. Oh, 3-4 squadron. All right, that helps. But what do I want to do with them? Well, we'll put them up here for one, and that is activation 17. We've had 17 activations in this game. The squadron gets his marker removed. Now, okay, let's see. Squadron's up here. That's his anti-armor number. You can throw 4 dice at that bunker if you can get in. These guys are a ways away. Movement factor of 5. 1, 2. Let's go up here some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can. Yeah, he might be able to get on it. He's got a movement factor of 9 now. Okay, big dilemma. What mission do you send a Apache on? A Comanche. Yeah, I think there's a Comanche. I think it's better than the Apache too, actually, but we'll see. Maybe that was an old helicopter. All right. Shoo, shoo, shoo. He can get up there and fire himself some. Ain't nobody else that could help him, though. I want to take out a tank. This tank here is threatening my boys. Man, so much things to do. All right, yeah, he's got to do what he's supposed to do. Pick out these tanks. Oh, the only problem is he's only got 1 missile. I need a lot more. All right, be back. Alright, so firing. We got the big Sixers. The Apache's got a firepower of 8. So, the old American firing at the American-made M1A1. U.S. fired at U.S. equipment, but captured. So he's got a 3. We'll take off 3 on there, and now we'll commence our list. Target's defense 3, range 1/2 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Extended. No, he's not extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got a range of 12. Defensive terrain modifier. If he's on a crest, that's nothing. Combined flanking fire, non-tech difference. Red versus black. We'll take that. And move fire, move no. You know what though? No, stay put. Don't want to get in range of that Igla in case he comes back to life. Enemy retreat, counterfire, you can't do that, so that's what we're shooting with. From the air, from an Apache. And he gets 4 hits on him, that helps. He's got 1 already. 2. Place that. 3. And 1 more would be a casualty, so definitely puts the hurt on an M1A1. He'd be smoking. Not quite a wreck yet. Got a little ahead of myself with my little stop actions, but that'll work. Okay, come down here and put this marker on the 1-4 squadron. I think that was the best way to do it. He was the biggest threat. These guys here can still harass my tow missile launchers. But like I said, they'll be busy for a while. Now the M1A1 will really be busy. Might be busy for the rest of the game, but still got 2 tanks that are ready to go. But I still got my Apache here. What else? I think we're ready for a draw. The next draw, we shall be back. All right, back for the chit draw. Back to the chit draw, and we were running out of time. Gaming season's coming to an end pretty soon. I could smell it in the air. It was an early winter for us this year. We were done by November. Got snowed in, and I really didn't start off. I did a little bit of work here and there through the months, a couple weeks, a couple days a week, but just got called by my boss and be getting up bright and early tomorrow. Back at it. And when it starts, it's almost nonstop. It's nice to have a few months off, and it's almost like the teachers, but it is very nice, and I enjoy the heck out of it. As a matter of fact, it's kind of been a light gaming season. I haven't been able to do as much as I thought I have. Been busy, and I still got a couple projects. We're waiting for the weather to break. It's been so wet out there, I can't do nothing outside. And as a matter of fact, I might take one of these days off to do I got a delivery coming in with my shed. And anyway, let's get this game back on track. We're ready for the shit draw, and we are definitely having fun playing these games. So let's see where the hand of fate takes us. And it points to smoke counter. Smoke counter comes off, and where was that smoke at? Oh, I don't even see a smoke counter. Oh, technical glitch. Oh, we got 2 smoke counters there. Is it smoke 1, 3, 4, and 4? I'm missing a smoke counter, people. What'd I do with it? Oh, it's over here. That's right. Down here on my team. So, TOW missile. U.S. infantry. They're exposed. Some long-range fire now. And they are pinned. They're not doing too good with the T-72, is it? Crawling up their butt. That is a bad situation. All right, let's see where the hand of fate takes us now. I think we only got a couple chits left is what I'm thinking. Maybe 3. Whoa. And that one went too long. Look what happens. This could be game. The rebels. Come on up. Okay, so on chit draw 18, the rebels are back. And we're taking off chit markers. Yep, that's right. They're all rebels. Chip markers. RPG, ready to go. RPG, ready to go. Wow, they had the initiative. Let's just say they had more to fight for, or something, but they got their act together quicker. In the make-believe world of Armageddon War. What can we do with all that? That's nice to see. Oh, we got another truck up here. Can harass or not harass or pick somebody up. Oh, my plan. That definitely. How do they say hello when a plan comes through? All right, I do believe we have an assault coming on the bunker. That's the situation. Rebels are all ready to go. This could be it. Get that bunker. Calling those U.S. forces. Kick those Russians out of the territory. Back. Here's my plan, I think. This RPG team's going to cross the fence. Link up with this RPG team, and then we're going to do our first assault. Try to kick those guys out. If that don't work, you can only do 2 units per hex, so it'd be nice to add somebody else. When we do the close assault, we'll look on combat modifiers, and if we can, we might add a mortar team and a tank fire too. But if they're in the same hex, I don't know if that's going to be a wise decision. Bringing in mortar fire on yourself and everybody else, I don't know if that'll work. But this assault don't work. We got more units ready, and they're all within range for a second assault. So this is going to be interesting. We'll do that right now then. RPG team number 1 gets a movement marker, and he will move to here, and he will grab a movement marker. And let the close assault of the fight begin. Alright, we'll see how we're going to do this. But nobody can fire. There's no outfire from the opposition forces. So, yeah, we're just moving right on up here. Big old stack of units. And we'll go ahead and move that on out here now and see what goes on. Let me grab that and we'll lay them out for you. I'll be right back. Alright, well, here's the disposition of forces. We got our pro-Russian backed forces, and I don't know if they're ISIS or you'd call them in this scenario probably maybe more like a Syrian force. But you can see they're full strength. One unit's pinned right here, and you can see their support weapons. I don't know how much that'll come into effect with this close combat. Now the rebels are attacking with a force that's already suffered some losses, but they'll be their first chance to fire, and then other forces will get a reaction fire. This is going to be a close assault, and they're moving in on these. I don't know what they'd be called. I don't know. Those are storage tanks. We're going to make them some kind of buildings or some kind of a headquarters or forward observation post or something like that. So, forward observation base. But anyway, that's it. We're going to commence with the assault. I'm going to get out my rule book and we'll be right back. All right, then. First thing we'll be doing on what's called a close combat in this game, not a close assault, is choosing the leading unit. And I already put him up there on top, so that rebel unit that hasn't suffered any casualties will be my leading unit. Type of combat 4.32. So we'll get out our close combat chits and we'll roll. We'll go ahead and flip these, and it'll be just random. So pro-Russian forces got a retreat, and the pro-U.S. forces got an envelope. That's the kind of tactics that we are going to employ. But I guess the rebels have had enough and they're pulling back. That probably wouldn't be a rebel strategy, but we're just, hey, it's all random. You never know what happens inside those bunkers. So instead of hold, they're going to go ahead and retreat, which is good for us, but we don't know yet what's going to happen. Adjust your firepower type. As default, each side calculates the dice they would roll as a range combat, which includes one die number for combined fire. I'm not going to use them, though. On a side, trucks do not have close combat. Support weapons with no move notation cannot be used as the attacker in close combat. Support weapons with a no move notation. Okay, well that would not be mine because my weapons can move, but they're not going to be used. All right, there are a couple of major exceptions. First, infantry units have a minimum die roll of 1 die. Infantry is the lead unit against a vehicle. That doesn't apply. In addition, infantry leading units are assumed to have the same attack type as a defender's shield color. For instance, infantry attacking a vehicle as a primary attack color as the vehicle's shield. 1 strike, 1 hit. That helps in vehicles, but it ain't going to matter here. So let us go ahead and begin with 3 dice. All right. And the defending unit will have 1 die. And he will have another die because of the shield. That's 2 taken away for his defense. All right, range half or less. Doesn't really count. 2 dice quality. He's got a range of 1. Yeah, so no big deal. Defensive terrain modifier. I believe they're in the building. So we look on see here. Oh, heavy. Dense urban infantry. Minus 2 dice quality. Alright, so it goes down to green. Ain't looking good for our attack, is it? Intensive fire, ain't using that. Combined flank, nope. Tech difference. We got a green, he's got a black. Can't go down more than green anyway. Move, fire, move. Enemy retreat, counter fire. I don't think counter fire is used in this. Let me look and see. Attackers. Just far apart. There are a couple major exceptions. And the follies that got it. Which includes combined fire. A lead unit, support weapons, chooser. I don't think there's any counter fire. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't see nothing really on there for counter fire, so I'm assuming with this close combat there's no counter fire, so we'll go down the list again. Apply close combat modifiers, and that will be the attackers get an envelope, attacker an envelope, and a defender retreat. 2 dice quality for each of us. So he can't go down. He's only rolling with a green, it looks like. Enemy retreat counterfire. So this is it. My one die. Find out what goes on if I give him any hits. Mostly though, I think he's booking because it says retreat. You're automatically ceding control of the hex to the enemy, so he's gonna go. It says envelope. You are trying to surround and eliminate the enemy. If the enemy does not choose retreat and you do not eliminate all enemy units, you must return to the hex. So luckily he picked retreat. So let's see what the damage is done. Nothing. Alright, so now we gotta do his attack on us. So he will be attacking with who's going to be the lead unit. I guess the lead unit will be the top one. That's why I put him up there. So he will be attacking with 2 dice. I will be defending with 1. Target defense. Let me see here. Oh, that was my 1 die. Range 1/2. Nope. Line of sight. Nope. Target defense terrain modify. Yes, because I am also in the buildings. Intensive fire, combined flank, tech difference. I get a +1 though because I got better tech than him. Ooh, that helps them. They'll get a better shot with their booking. So, move fire, enemy retreat, counterfire. So, the Russian back forces get a black die as compared to the rebels green. And they don't do any damage either. So, what will happen is we will retreat these guys. And they will retreat where to? I only see one spot where they can retreat to. So they are moving out of their shelter. Together as a stack, I guess, because there's no place else they can move to. And this is what we have. Infantry improved position. I'll take the bunkers. And that was a success. We now control the... Well, hold on a second here. Give us the improved positions. And there was a victory. That will fulfill one of the victory conditions. And it's just because the rebels, for some reason, chose to withdraw on that close combat. Why that would have happened, who knows? You can provide your own storyline in there, but it was a 50-50 chance, and they rolled a withdrawal. So maybe they're playing on a counterattack. Who knows what's going on? But that is it. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to bring the U.S. forces in on here, because there's a bunch of forces on that airstrip. So we'll see what happens here. I'll be figuring out, but it was a big step for that in the game. I've never done that before. Usually, like I said, the rebels got eliminated out here. Getting flashed upon, but big victory, big push.